It is the 20th of July, meaning that it is the first day of the reading rush, and I have just dragged myself out of bed. It's 9:30, and I have already started my reading for the day. I only read a little bit, but this is like really short. I've learned from my mistake with my previous into reading rush, and I picked a short one. It doesn't look short, but it's a lot of pictures. It's mostly pictures in this, so this should get me through pretty quickly. I'm already a pretty big chunk of the way through just from this morning, so yeah, I just dragged myself out of bed. I am going to now go and have some breakfast, have a shower, and then keep reading. This is my pick for the first book that I touched, by the way. It is Secrets for the Mad by Dodie. I'm really enjoying it so far. It is a reread, but I don't remember anything about what I read, so... So, breakfast is done. I just got out of the shower. My hair's still wet, but that's fine. And now we are going to do some more reading, because I actually didn't read while I was eating my breakfast. I should have done, but I didn't. I was watching other people's reading vlogs from just other readathons. I'm going to do a bunch more reading now, because I am determined to finish at least one book today. Because if I can finish one book today, that puts me in a really, really good place. That's a really good starting point. So yeah, we're going to do some reading now. And I think I'm going to make myself a cup of tea to hit that reading vlog challenge. Look at me go! Making progress. Challenge accomplished. I have my tea. In a very 2015 tumbler cup. I've had this mug since I was 15. Don't judge me too harshly for the throwback. Yeah, so actually I realised, I was thinking while I was making my tea, I realised that Secrets for the Mad is non-fiction. I already knew it was non-fiction, but for some reason I just clicked that non-fiction is technically a genre that I would like to read more of, so if I don't complete that challenge with the book that I still don't have, I still haven't picked that book. I'm terrible at TBRs. Then there you go. We've still got it. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna make some dinner now. And then I need to read more, because I haven't actually done that much reading yet today. And I've only really been up and about in the day for like 3 hours, so. And a significant portion of that was eating breakfast. But now I'm hungry again, so dinner time. I just finished my first badge on the website. Woo! Because although I didn't finish the book yet, I have made a bookstagram. I made a bookstagram! Woo! I made an account. So I am going to do the thing and comment on this so I can get the badge. I will put the link to my bookstagram in the description. It is Hopefully Bookish on Instagram. No post there yet, but there will be by the time this video goes up. Yay! It's exciting. I wanted a bookstagram for ages, but like, didn't make one yet. So I've made one now. Yay! Woo! First badge! Dinner is out of the oven. I didn't make these. These were frozen Greggs pasties. Frozen Greggs pasties, because I miss Greggs so much. I miss Greggs. They're actually open again now, and I haven't been able to go into town recently
to get Greggs, because the nearest Greggs to me is like a 15-minute bus ride away, and it's not worth breaking social distancing for a pasty. So we're still dealing with the frozen stuff, and I miss Greggs and I love it, so yeah. And I am going to have cup of tea number 2 in a minute, and then more reading, because I have not read enough.
So I just did about almost half an hour of reading and then almost fell asleep. Almost had a bit of a nap. I don't know, I'm suddenly very, very tired. But yeah, this is still amazing. I'm not very far into it, but we've got plenty of time. I'm definitely going to finish this today. I'm determined. But yeah, it suddenly got really nice and sunny out of nowhere. So now I kind of feel bad for staying in all day. But you know, quarantine and all that. But I might go to a park. I might like wander to a park and read for a bit there. Who knows? Still hit myself in the head with it. I am still very much in love with this book. Also, the Instagram challenge for today is to recreate a book cover, so I think I might just put like a yellow t-shirt on and hold my ukulele and just kind of recreate this book cover, because I think it's a really pretty cover, and also I don't feel like putting in more effort than that. I don't really have any other book covers that I can recreate. Unless I just kind of blow out a candle for Looking for Alaska. I hate that cover so much. I hate the Looking for Alaska cover so much. I've loved Dodie for a very, very long time. And this book came out about 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago. 2017. And a lot of it is her talking about her depersonalization and derealization, which is the third most common mental health symptom ever, but is rarely ever talked about. The way that she describes it is she feels like she's dreaming all the time. And it's just really, really interesting to hear her talking about it and to hear someone that I've respected for so long talk so openly about things that she struggled with so privately for a really long time. But it's just so good. I love it. I love it a lot because it's got like
really nice bits in it. Like she's got sections talking about like her early childhood, like going to bonfire night with her family, and then gets to like her teens and like all like personal. Like it gets really, really personal, almost uncomfortably personal at times. But like I love that because it's really, really honest. Phone died, but I just did a bit more reading and I took some photos in the bathroom, which is the back of the house. I took some photos for the recreating the cover because yeah, so I've got my yellow the only yellow item of clothing I own is this Ed Sheeran t-shirt, so yeah, and my ukulele. I don't play this enough, I really don't. But yeah, I've got my ukulele. I just took the pictures. I don't love them, but they're gonna take a lot of editing, and I did them in the bathroom because it's the only room that I have with enough space to take decent photos. So they went to do a lot of photoshopping. But the bathroom's at the back of the house where the sunlight isn't. So they're a bit shadowy, but hey, I'll just up the saturation. It's cool, I'll figure it out. But yeah, so I did a bit more reading after my phone died while it was charging. Almost halfway through. So that's great. But yeah, the sun is now in that direction over at the front of the house. And yeah, I am really wishing I had an audiobook of this, but also I don't do audiobooks, so I don't do audiobooks just in general. It's a personal preference. I listen to too many podcasts, and I can't differentiate the difference between reading a book in the way of listening to an audiobook and listening to a podcast. It doesn't feel like reading to me personally. If you do that, that's cool, but it's just not. Just my personal preference. But yeah, because I kind of want to like go for a walk and then come back and edit these pictures to post to my new Bookstagram. I'm still really excited to have a new Bookstagram. I've wanted a Bookstagram for a while because I want to post these today. Also, a tiny, tiny little detail that I love about the cover art for this book is that you can see it's like a little smudge, but it's Dodie's tattoo. Dodie has a tattoo on her arm there, and like the attention to detail on this cover, like it's just so pretty. Also, it's like a cloth bound book. But yeah, so I go for a bit of a wander around because the sun from inside, like with the windows, it feels like really warm sunshine. I don't think it is warm, but it feels warm because we had like 3 days of summer this year, which I'm not really complaining about because we couldn't do anything anyway. We couldn't go to the beach and stuff, so I'm not complaining too much about it being a really cold summer, but I would have liked a bit more sunshine. So yeah, I'm going to decide what I'm doing. I think I am going to go for a bit of a walk and take a break from reading for a while, because like I said, I can definitely get through the rest of this because it's all just like little mini essays, really. It's like this book is part memoir, part self-help book, and it's kind of all over the place. That's kind of why I love it, because you can really just dip in and out whenever you feel like with this. So yeah, I'm confident that I'll finish this today and get the photos I just took edited and uploaded, like posted to my new Bookstagram for the first day Instagram challenge. And I've still not decided if this is going to be like 7 individual daily vlogs or if this is going to be one big week-long vlog. We'll decide tomorrow. I'll start filming. I'll keep filming like it's going to be daily vlogs, and then tomorrow we'll decide based on what other people have done whether or not this is weekly, this is just 1 week long vlog, or if it's daily. Also depending on how much footage I have, because I don't do a whole lot with my life, especially not during readathons.
I went for a little 10-20 minute walk. I listened to some podcast episodes just to like clear my head, wake myself up a bit more, because I decided I didn't want to go for that nap that I really wanted. And then when I got home, it just so happened that Ariel and Raylene, who run the Reading Rush, were doing a reading live on Instagram, so I joined that. I read a couple more pages. Love it so much. We're making progress. I will definitely finish this tonight. I had my tea, got myself a bowl of ice cream, and I think I'm going to start editing the photos for my Instagram, because I want to post those before the end of the day. Make my first post on my Bookstagram. And then I'll have another sit down to read this.
Here is the finished product of the editing. And this took way longer than I was expecting and took a lot of time out of reading. But we got it. We did it, and it looks real good. The book's over here. Let me reach for it behind my laptop. Obviously, it's not an exact replica, but it wasn't going to be. It's quite cute. I'm quite happy with it. Let's go to my Instagram now.
Okay, so because technology hates me, it turns out that I won't be uploading that post today. I'll probably upload that post tomorrow instead, when I figure out why, because my phone just seems to be rejecting the file, and I don't know why. It might be that the file size is too big, and I might have to just trim the photo down so that it can actually be read by my phone, which is fine, I guess, but I am very tired, and there is another live reading on the Instagram, on the Reading Rush Instagram, happening like right now, so I'm going to jump into that with my book, and then I'm probably gonna get like ready for bed and like settle down and get ready for bed and just read for the rest of the night until I fall asleep, and we'll see what happens. We'll hope that I finish it, because I am determined. But I am getting very sleepy, so it's going to be an early night for me, I think. It's going to be a very early night for me. So the reading is over. I am very nearly halfway through this. I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight, but I am going to officially get ready for bed and read until I pass out. So it is good night from me. This video will either end now or continue for the rest of the week. I'm still not sure. Again, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. We'll see what the decision is tomorrow. So yeah, either this is the end of the video or it's not. I don't know yet, but either way, good night.